We need to all come together. We need to say, this is about the people of Hawaii. We need to help them understand and connect with us so that they could give us their vote. And so everything that I'm going to do, and like Duke Aiona says, he says he's working so hard because of all of you and what you're putting into it. You're putting your efforts into this because you're thinking about the vision and what's to come in the future. And if we invest that time, effort, and energy, we can make it happen. So I'm going to talk to all of you candidates right now, because 2 years ago, I did not know that I would be standing on this stage. And in fact, I thought that I would be standing with you in a House race. And I helped many of you to understand how important 2010 elections were going to be. And you answered the call. And I want to thank you so much because, you know, I take this back to 2002 when Governor Lingo asked me to run for office. And it was a huge decision for me and my family. And I look out to all of you and I say, right on, thank you for that. We need your help on the grassroots level, and we need to come together and make it not just your forces or our forces, but all of us working together. That's the only way that we're going to be able to do this. And so I ask of you that we have that mutual partnership, this unity like no other time, to go forth, promote each other, and work for each other. And that's how we're going to accomplish this.
I'm here to say two things to all of you. First of all, when we talk about unity, you've heard this metaphor used before. A lot of sports teams will use this. They'll grab a bunch of sticks, they'll put it together. They'll grab one, they say, look how easy this is to break. Just have one stick standing alone. They'll break it, it's easy to break. Then they'll bring 2 sticks and 3 sticks, and they'll bring it all into a bundle. And they'll say, okay, look how hard it is to break. So you get the message. We come together as a group, as a team. It's that much harder to break us. As Lynn had mentioned, it's very important that we stay together as a team. No question about it. As the governor mentioned, it is about issues. And I want you all to know that just before I got here today, I called a press conference and I issued a challenge to my opponent to discuss or debate the real issues that face our people. I put that challenge out for 6 consecutive debates, 1 per week, starting this Friday. And we're going to start this Friday with jobs and the economy. That's of utmost importance. Following that, we'll do education, we'll do Native Hawaiian issues, we'll do energy, we'll do health and human services. We will do those issues as the weeks go on. When I put that challenge out, I said, simply because after much consideration, much review, much discussion, I looked at the format that we had in the primary, I looked at how we've done this in the past, and I think the people get shortchanged in regards to how they decide who the next governor will be. Because we don't engage in discussion. Instead, the people have to rely on 30-second sound bites, 60-second sound bites, or 30-second commercials, or radio ads, or whatever it is. And in reality, the voters are voting for the people who make these ads and these commercials, who write these sound bites. And that's not what it's all about. It's about the heart of the person running, the character of the person running, the leadership qualities of the person running, and the issues that we are facing. That's exactly what you need to take on the streets. So the strategy is very simple, and it's very open. All of you who are running now, and I've said this last night, and I've said it before, and I've said it in my Talk Star events, I know the people who are running. I said, in the past, Republican Party has been at fault because we have not put up candidates for these races. And so you, the voters, don't have a choice. The only choice you have is that same person running again. That's a part of the entitlement that the Democrats feel they have to the legislature. We're going to have to break that. We have good candidates out there, but you're going to have to be smart about it. We can talk about working hard, and when we used to go in the gym every day, we'd say, work hard, young man. Get out there on this run. But we also tell them you got to work smart. You got to be smart. You got to be smart in what you do. So the strategy has to be smart. And what that means is that we have to make sure that every minute we use is to our advantage. So that means walk the district, speak to individuals, most importantly, identify that vote. We're going to have to identify that vote. You've all had the training. If you don't understand it, you better get back into training again and make sure you understand it like the back of your hand. Because that's the key to victory. That's the key to victory. We're going to have to identify our votes and get them out. And remember this, there are basically two election periods. The first one starts on October 19th. That's when the absentee ballot period starts, the walk-ins, when people can drop their absentee ballots and actually walk in and vote. The second, obviously, is on November 2nd, the precinct voting. So we got basically two election periods. You're going to have to time yourself accordingly. You're going to have to work smart accordingly. And I'm telling you, my friends, together we can do it. We will do it. Why? Because as the governor said, as I've said, as Lynn has said, and all of you know, and that's the reason why you're running, it's for our future. It is for our future. A two-party system is dead right now, or close to dead in Hawaii, simply because we don't have that second branch of government. We got one branch of government. We need that second branch of government. I don't mean control. I can't tell you how many times I've been out there and people have said this. When they use this word, I know exactly what side they're on. They say, well, you know, Duke, as the next governor, how are you going to work with the legislature knowing that you don't control them? And I know exactly where they stand. They're not in the same frame of mind that I'm in, because I don't use that word control. We got to get balanced. So we need to play smart and win smart. My friends, I am so glad you're all here today. It shows me not only that you have unity, it shows me not only that you have passion, it shows me not only that you are committed, dedicated to what you're about to do, but it shows me that you care about the future, you care about Hawaii. The Hawaii that we all grew up in, or that I grew up in, and many of you have grown up in, and those of you that didn't grow up, that you love now, and that you want to be the best state in the union, we have to move forward. So God bless you all. Enjoy the unity today. And I can't say enough. I love you all. Thank you very much. Aloha.